Well, it's being recorded. Okay, today's a big day because this is my first ever team meeting that I get to do. So thank you guys for joining. It's a packed crowd. I think this is way more than Melissa. I think we have
way more.
Yeah, you usually get like 5 or 10 people to show
Right,
up. So this is pretty awesome, you guys, for coming. But we're gonna start out with gratitude bucket fills. I think Taylor just passed some out. So if you have one, lift one up.
Joke?
Oh, a joke.
Yep.
Okay, I got one.
Yep.
I totally forgot about the joke. I've got one though. I got
You
one.
do? Okay. Wow.
What do you call a nun that is lost in the streets? A nun that is walking around lost in the streets. Nothing? No one? A Roman Catholic. Alright, there we go. That's what I got for that. That was actually Kim's dad. That was part of the dad joke. Alright, we're gonna do the bucket fills and gratitude. So, Caitlin, do you have one?
I sure do.
What do we got there?
Scotty, who took her personal time to help a fellow agent. She was a rock star.
Scotty's in Wisconsin right now, I believe. Yep, that's awesome. Tom?
Angela for her positive energy.
Yes. Yay.
Back here?
Josh, who brings energy and enthusiasm to this market center.
Whoa,
Yeah.
who's that guy? That's me. Good job, Josh. Anybody else? Ronnie in the back there?
Taylor for turning and crunching the numbers.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yay.
Taylor. Taylor looks good. Look at he's got a
Let's go.
nice background up today. Awesome. Anyone else? Do we have any other ones? Or anyone just off the top of their head want to share something? No, nothing. All right, we're gonna move on then to our Spirit Award. So I'm gonna call up Dave. Come on up, Dave. Give it up for Dave Stark. Was the Spirit Award winner last team meeting, and he's gonna be passing it on. Dave, any final goodbyes you want to say to this?
Well,
I saw him at office.
I probably had this longer than most. I had it on my accolade shelf, kind of between my 1965 spelling bee and my 1970 math, Olympics. And now I'm having that emotional moment that Anna had in giving it up. That it went. And so it was, it's kind of important to give it to the, Mrs. Wright or Mr. Wright. It depends on who they are.
Huh.
But in this case, it actually is a Mr. Wright, like
Whoa.
Mr. Tom Wright.
Whoa!
Let me just share.
Awesome.
You better come up here.
Yeah, can you come up here, sir?
You're sitting back there. So when I came to this market center, of course, I'm working on a
Congrats.
I came to this market center and I was trying to,
Are you sure?
Yeah. I was generating this new business and I didn't know anything about the business side of real estate. And so I was floundering, wanting to buy real expensive business software and trying to handle all of that stuff. And here comes Mr. Wright, who is helping me to deal with all my expenditures and everything associated with the business side. And he did it through some software and through his own training and experience of directly working with me, was able to get through that. And so, thank you very much. We get a picture of the handshake.
Yeah, Kim, you got it? Oh, right here, Kim's got it.
Oh, there we go. Kim's got it. Kim's got
Okay.
it.
Send that to Dave, he'll post it all over the web. Tom, you got a speech
You
at all?
got a speech?
Yeah.
You want to say thank you to anybody? You like me, you really like All right, well, we'll bring it on. Thanks, Dave. All right, we got Team Money coming up. Yep, you're up. Let's do it.
All right, coming soon in buyer needs. So for those of you that are new to the room, we send this out at the beginning of the week, and you can enter your coming soon listings or any buyer needs you have. And then after the meeting, we post it in Facebook to reference, so you guys can network your business. So I'll start with the coming soons. Megan, I see you back there. You got a couple coming on. First one withheld. It's going to be coming soon today. 140 in St. Cloud, 1.5 story. Anything you want to add to that one?
It's a really sweet home. She's put some work
we've also have another one coming soon. That's tomorrow. 220 in Burnsville, townhouse, 2-bed, 2-bath. Anything else on that one?
She's my neighbor, so I like living there. You want to be my neighbor? You should spread the word.
Perfect. Yeah, let's find Megan an awesome new neighbor.
Yeah.
Alex, you've got one coming on the 9th. Is it coming soon? That's going to be 525 in Minneapolis, single family, 2-story, 3-bed, 2-bath.
Yep, yeah, it's coming soon. It's already coming soon. It's gonna go live active on the 9th on Friday.
Cool. All right.
In Tangletown. And then the next one.
Yeah, you got a couple withheld. So the first one, 380 Burnsville, single family, 2-story, 3-bed, 2-bath.
They're super flexible on moving. They're doing new construction due to finish in November, December, but they want to move now and move twice. So feel free to bring something. We're more than likely going to go on the market at the end of the month, if not early next month.
Cool.
So we can get you in beforehand. They're super flexible, super nice, well maintained. 2-story home, corner lot, 4-season porch off the main level with a 4th bedroom non-conforming in the basement.
And then your 210 in Inver Grove Heights, townhouse, 4-bed, 2-bath.
Yeah, it's one of the kind of the eastern side of Inver Grove, in Old Inver Grove. 210, 4 beds, not common in townhomes, especially at that price. Corner lot, 2-car garage with an additional off-street kind of dedicated to them as well, since they are that corner unit. They're flexible as well. They are closing on their buy side next week.
Awesome. So if you guys got people, connect with Alex. Corey's got a couple coming on. First one active on the 9th. That's going to be 400 in Edina, townhouse, 4-level, 2-bed, 4-bath. He also has a few withhelds. So available date 14th, 435 in Farmington, 2-story single family, 4-bed, 4-bath, 5-bed, 4-bath. Another withheld on the 15th, 199.9 in Farmington, townhouse, 2-story, 2-bed, 2-bath. And middle of August, a 375 in Farmington, 4-level split, 4-bed, 4-bath. Do you know if he's on at all on Zoom?
I don't think so.
Okay. Anybody else have anything that did not get added? Because I know we sent this out late. Krista.
I got 2 new listings that haven't got, they'll be going on coming soon here. One is going to be coming on the market next Friday on the 5th, or Thursday on the 15th. Apple Valley Glenda Court, a 275. Has the 2 bedrooms on main level, and then it has that kind of bonus master bedroom or bonus room on the upper level. So it's what both of the listings are 1-level living for people who want. But that one's really nice. Has new updated kitchen and baths, and a nice big wooded privates at the end of the cul-de-sac. So it's got a nice big private wooded yard looking out too. So it's really kind of nice. So
Is that a townhome?
that is a townhome. Yeah, yeah. And then I've got a great big townhome coming over in Crosscroft or whatever is it, the 55+ community over in Roosevelt. They've got about 3,100 square feet finished now. It could be over 4,000, so they wanted to finish that whole big monster basement. Got the clubhouse with the pool and that one we have listed at $469,900. So it was right next door to Sandra. Sandra's townhouse that she had just sold for $470,000. So
Cool. Dave, I think I saw your hand back there.
Have a coming soon one on today at 1763 Ivy Avenue East, St. Paul. 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Going on with it's $239,900.
Awesome. Sarah?
I've got one that's coming soon already, goes live tomorrow, Apple Valley, 4-bedroom, 4-bath, priced at $380,000. And then I have one that will be coming on either end of this month or in August down in Webster, 4-bed, 3-bath, like $475,000-ish.
Cool. Mr. Wright?
Yes. 2 years.
Okay. Tom, how about you?
I've got a 2-story, 4-bed, 2-bath, 2-car detached garage in Faribault, 2099. Really a nice house. All 4 bedrooms on the top level.
Awesome. Anyone else? Oh. Lisa?
I have a 4-bedroom, 4 more split. I don't know. Yeah, Burnsville.
Oh, hold on, guys. Hang on, guys.
Silence in the back.
Lisa?
I have a four more split coming. It's a 4-bedroom in the Rosemont, Apple Valley, Lakeville triangle. Hoping to have that ready to go by the 1st of August. It'll be about 310, completely remodeled, nice corner lot. I have another one coming in Burnsville, hopefully by the same time, another 4-bedroom, 4 more split. This one needs updating, so and they probably would be open to having somebody just come buy it with the right price and not have to do all that. So
Okay. All right.
Probably 325-ish.
Anybody else? Okay, I think there was only one buyer yes on there. Alex has some buyers. They're looking for a cute, no split levels, 2+ bed and bath in Minneapolis or St. Paul. So
Yeah, that's a requirement, just be cute.
yeah, it just has to be cute.
You define cute. Yep, please. Bedrooms are immaterial. Just be a cute home. So if you have anything, I'm going to try to figure out how to do the MLS search on that one.
Subjective.
Yeah.
Start a new category.
Yeah.
1.5 story, cute.
Yeah.
2 story.
You want to jump over the numbers? All right.
You're done, I think.
I got 2. I'm back to back here.
Oh,
So
you're still going.
we also closed out the month of June. And you guys didn't only break like all of our all-time records, you actually shattered them.
Woo!
So here are all of our production numbers. It's kind of hard to see this, but all the ones in red are the record breakers, but they're all in red. First number, I'll go through them all, is the number, then our month over month percentage, year-to-date percentage, and how much we broke our previous all-time record by. So closed units, we did 243 last month, 32% increase month over month, 55 for the year. You broke our all-time record by 27%. Closed volume, 79 million. That's a 50% increase month over month, 70 year to date, 44% more than our all-time record. Listings taken, you guys did 106, 34% more for the month, 37 for the year, 4% for the record. Listings taken volume, 33 million, 51% for the month and year, 15% more than our all-time record. Listings sold, 107, 37% for the month, 66 for the year, and 29% by our record. Listings sold volume, 37 million, 56%, 88%, and then 50%. Contracts written, you guys did 258. That's 47% more for the month, 58% for the year, and 29% for the record. Contracts written volume, 78 million. That's 55% more for the month, 73 for the year, and 28 for our record. Closed GCI, you guys did $2.1 million in 1 month of gross commission. That's 50% more than last month, or excuse me, than last June, and 66% more for the whole year. And you guys beat our all-time record before by 50%. So, and then the last one, profit share. That's the only one we actually didn't break. It was 41,819. That was still an increase of 6% for the month, and actually 141% for the year. We just came shy of breaking our all-time record for profit share. So give it up to you guys for those numbers. That's awesome. Anybody have any questions or anything to add about the numbers?
All right, your time's up.
Yeah.
All right, give it up for T-Money. On the weekdays, he's T-Money here. This is Tom Hackett. He holds a special place in my heart. He doesn't know this, but he is my first realtor that I got the switch from across brands. And so he's going to do some big things this year. We're believing that. We're speaking into existence. So welcome, Tom Hackett. And we got Nilu as well. Welcome, Nilu. We're going to do something different. We're going to just say one clap. And then when I say one clap, you just go like that. So we don't clap after every one. So welcome, Nilu, one clap. Woo, next one. All right, Jonathan Sharp, one clap. Welcome. Angela, one clap. Welcome. Monique, one clap. Here we go. What's next? Carol, one clap. I'm capping. We're on the cappers here. Come on. Now, welcome, Carol. Thank you for congrats. Yeah, round of applause. Here we go. We got 10 more. Lisa, come on. Here we go. Corey, to the wall. Dean and Shannon, John and Allison. We are cooking, you guys. And then Danny as well. And then we got Callie, our first transaction, couple of first transactions. So Callie, give it up for her. And then Dana as well, getting her first transaction. Next up, we got a few quick things that Melissa's going to come up and talk about. So welcome, Melissa. Here we go.
Thank you, Josh.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about a class that we are hosting. It's a class/event that we're hosting for the first time ever. So you are all invited to our first Red Bash ever. It's something that we're going to be doing quarterly, but it's on the 21st. We're going to have a muffin and mimosa bar and prizes, and it'll be just a ton of fun. So this will be before our next team meeting. So from 9:30 to 10:30. And this is where we're gonna be really excited to roll out a red carpet for everybody who's joined this year and their sponsors. But I want you all to attend because what we're gonna cover in the class portion of it is everything that you want to know about KW that you probably are curious about, maybe confused about, how exactly does that work? You might remember when you joined, we kept talking about these letters, MREA. What is MREA? We're going to answer all those questions so that people can get off on a great start right out of the beginning. So come for that. We would love to see you there. And then I do want to really encourage all of you. And in fact, if you want to get out your phone right now, if you have, lots of you are already registered, but if you want to get out your phone, if you haven't registered already, you can just take a picture, just hold up your camera and scan the QR code. This is a class. The way that this class came to be, and you might have seen this on Facebook Live, but my coach, I have a new coach who's incredibly successful, both as a former team leader, but also starting her own real estate team. She has been killing it with Google My Business. And she contends that every single realtor has the greatest opportunity right now to get free leads by a strategy that she's been using in her business. So she's never taught this class before, but Olivia asked her, would you please turn everything that you've learned about Google My Business into a class for us, for our agents? And so she said she would. And I am going to tell you, she's going to walk you step by step how easy it is, but this is going to change everything for your business, and quite honestly, it could change everything for us at growing market share. Because what's going to happen when you all have 100 reviews on your Google page? What's going to happen, Kelly?
You're going to get a lot of phone calls.
Exactly. Kelly's experiencing this.
Well, I wouldn't say a lot of phone calls, but I was just going to say that I have done this before with Google My Business through a networking group that I used to be in, a big training guy down at the Austin. Keller Williams was really big into this. And so I do have several reviews on my page, and I just got a call the other day from somebody who she Googled realtor near me, and I was the first one to come up. And so she looked through my reviews, which I got a new one today, so I think I have 28 or 29 reviews, which isn't a million, but it's more than most people. And she called me right from Google. Like she didn't dial my number, she hit the button that says call. Because then I got an email later saying you got one phone call. So
yes. So this is a strategy that is working. Last year, I think her team made $85,000 in GCI from the strategy, and now they've refined it a little bit. And already this year, they've closed $109,000 of GCI just from free leads from Google using the strategy she's going to teach you in 1 hour next week on the 14th. So I saw lots of phones up, and I know a lot of you are already registered. So I'm really excited for that class. So yes. I'm sorry.
We're too far back here.
Oh, okay.
All I saw was working.
Okay, yeah, maybe we'll put this back up at the end, or you can walk up here, or you want me to take your camera and I'll get you up here.
They have Zoom these days on the iPhones.
Okay, there you go. Tim will post it in Facebook.
All right, we got some fun events coming up here. Okay, so save the dates. I think what's this one? Is this Dudes Club? Or no, this is the happy hour. Okay, happy hour with Red Wing. All right, so if you guys want to gain some more friends out that way, join them for happy hour.
Oh yeah, what's
It's next Thursday.
Oh, next Thursday.
Next Thursday is this one. Okay, that's what they're saying.
Yes.
Out in Red Wing. Okay, Dudes Club is the next one here, and that's July 13th at 5 p.m. Dudes Club. Do we know exactly where that is?
The tavern.
Tavern in Apple Valley. Okay.
Are all of these in the Friday email?
Yes,
Oh,
they
good.
are great questions.
Yay.
Oh, well, look at that. Wine Social Club in the Friday email with Lisa Brainer, July 13th, 5:30.
Is that next Tuesday? Yeah. Tuesday. Thank you.
There you go, next Tuesday. Okay, and then I think that was our last one. And then we're going to talk about Mega Camp really quick. Mega Camp is coming up. So we're going to check out this video super quick and we'll talk a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Next slide there. Oh,
There we go.
so yeah, signups there, early bird pricing. I believe it is what? How much came? 109. Okay, right there as well. And then that's going to be held in the training room, right? Online.
Online is yes, or from your computer, but
Yes.
we'll be having some things.
And some
here in
food
the
and
training
stuff
room,
and
but
hang
you
out.
do need to register.
Yes, so register for this. And then we got our preferred vendor, New American Funny, coming up, Brian and Drake. So you guys can make your way up here. They got a little something for us. Did Brian dip out on us?
Oh,
Drake, give it up for Drake. Drake and Josh are up here. I'll take Brian's spot. What do I need to say?
Well, we were going to talk a little bit about VCAS, but I'm not actually sure. We talked about it a couple weeks ago. I know you're going to mention something about Knox and stuff.
Yeah.
So we've got a great recast option. There he is.
Give it up for Brian.
In the meantime, I'm going to actually talk about a class that we have coming up. We have a class on branding, and I just posted it in the Facebook group. But the gist of it is, and what you'll learn is, why do you need a brand? How to define your brand, your missions and values, finding your ideal client, building your brand visual, and how to keep your marketing consistent with your brand. And it's awesome info. We got our whole marketing team that's going to be there, and it's in person. And we have, snacks and drinks and all that provided. And if you like, if you're hands-on, you like workshop style classes, this is going to be the class for you. So all the details, the time and date and all that stuff is going to be posted in the Facebook group. Actually, it's already in there. So feel free to check it out and register with the Eventbrite link. Oh yeah, we're not as cool as you guys. We don't have the QR code. Next time I'll keep that in mind though. It's a good idea.
We'll work on it. So Josh had asked me to talk about our recast program. I know we're going to be talking about handling objections. And I think this fits right in because I've gotten a lot of questions and interested in it recently. So good time to talk about it. So often our customers don't want to go through the hassle of trying to coordinate selling their current house and buying a house. And, how do we do this? And what do I do with all my stuff? Do I put it in a pod, or do I have it all in a truck sitting at the new closing? And what we can look at doing is overcoming that objection with them with our recast program. Basically what it is we are purchasing their new home without first selling their old home. All right, and a lot of our customers qualify to do this. So what we're doing is we're putting 5% down on a new purchase and buying a home. Okay, 5% down, that requires mortgage insurance. All right, well, we purchased a new home, we're in the new home, and now we're getting the old home ready to sell. Maybe painting it and upgrading it, doing whatever is needed. Once you do sell that home, we're taking the proceeds from that home and applying it onto the new mortgage that maybe we took out and bought our new house 2 months ago. we're taking those proceeds, applying it down onto the mortgage and recasting that mortgage down to the lower principal balance, lower payment because the principal balance is lower. And ideally, and usually is the case, now we've got 20% or less or more into the property, and we can eliminate the mortgage insurance. All right. Now they do need to qualify for both mortgages along with their vehicles and student loans or whatever debt they have. Debt ratio down below 45 or 50%. But a lot of our customers qualify to do that. All right. It costs $300. 2 months later, you pay $300, and it has to be a minimum of $5 grand. But typically, we're going to take a lot more than that, the proceeds from the sale, and apply it down. And now we're eliminating mortgage insurance. Now they're into the new house. They can, move their personal property, everything into the new purchase. It is just a real convenient way and a good way to overcome an objection from a buyer or a seller. You're like, I don't want to throw out the asset. How do you coordinate all this? Yes, Chris.
But they still have to close on their old house before closing on the new.
No.
No, they can actually close.
Correct. So they're purchasing their new house.
Right.
And I'm working with somebody right now. They have medical paint, smelling type issues. They want to do stuff for the house, but they can't while they're there. Let's get out, buy the new house. Now, let's just say a single person making 60 grand. It's going to be tough maybe for that person to qualify for both mortgages. But a couple making 60 grand a piece, 120, they're probably going to qualify for that. And a lot of our customers qualify.
Any more questions on that?
Yeah, anything comes up or any questions, we're right around the corner.
I have another question in regards to, I'm getting a lot of calls from people who had mortgage insurance, didn't have the 20% down, but now with the inflated prices, how long do they have to stay in their loans before they can have that reevaluated?
So typically,
They're gonna refinance.
yeah, actually you don't need to refinance. You can, after a year, you can have it appraised.
Right.
All right. The customer is paying for the appraisal, they're calling customer service, hey, yeah, I think my value is higher, I paid down a little bit, I'm below 80% now. All right, here you have to pay for an appraisal. Appraiser comes out, appraises it higher, now you're below 80%. And the fine print says 2 years, but if you prove and you get an appraisal and you're below 80%, I don't think there's a mortgage company out there that, with HOPA laws and all this, don't remove the mortgage.
Okay, because I had a number of them call me. But the exact call is
But they can refinance.
But that's.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah, no, it's a great option. And then I know Kelly has it in her listing presentation, is the recast, and then we're going to talk a little bit more about Knox. So if you want to put in your listing presentation, make sure you connect with Brian and Drake, and they'll get that set up for you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks,
guys.
Josh.
Cool. All right, Kim is coming on up. Talk about, are we playing a video here? Okay, we're gonna play a quick video and then she'll talk about video services that we have to offer you guys.
What are you guys doing? We have to get the party in the park. I mean, come on.
Join us on live teams before that.
Okay, so that's just a quick example of something that we've partnered with HHE to do a lot of these video services, and there's still a couple spots open. And we just want to bring this resource to you. So just to kind of walk you through something to give you guys an idea. I know it's hard to visualize something when you're not sure what the process will actually look like. So I wanted to give you guys an example of something that I did with HHG, and which is what you guys would get as well if you decided to opt in for the. So basically, when you opt in, I'll have a sit down with you, a consult of what videos you're looking to get out of, what are you trying to communicate, what's your message you're trying to get across. It's taken on a monthly basis. So for the month of July, I sat down with Caitlin, HHG's admin, and we went through, what are you guys wanting to communicate in July? We kind of went from there. I kind of gave them their options as, okay, so they want to do a market update video with Jason. So that's kind of an informational one. Then they wanted to do a party in the park invite. Then they wanted to do realtor tips for first-time home buyers. Then they wanted to do a thank you to their sphere for referrals. So something that I did is then basically each person who opts in for the video services gets their own Google Drive where I upload all of your content ideas, your scripts, and then the videos that you're provided with for the next month. So basically, we shot the videos 2 weeks before that they had all their videos for July now. And basically then after that, after I sat down with Caitlin, I then went and said, okay, these are the videos that they're hoping to get out of it. And then I put 3 ideas to each video. So basically they want to do an informational video. So then I came up with 3 ideas as to like how we could come up with these and get it creative. And basically with videos on social media, you want it short, to the point, and you also want it to be super engaging. So something I said was, we could start with putting ketchup on eggs in the kitchen and say something, as simple as, how weird some people think putting ketchup on eggs is super weird, but also some people think it's not. Same thing with this real estate market. Some people think it's really weird. Some people think it's not. And so it's just a good segue into a market update. And so that's where I kind of broke down some 3 different ideas as to, how we could open up the video for that engagement. And then from there, they chose the the ketchup on eggs. So then we went and did that idea. Same thing with Party in the Park. I came up with a couple different ideas. We just decided to do the running around the office, something fun. And then the realtor tips for home buyers, I just came up with a couple of quick things as well. But then they just ultimately were like, let's just have the admin girls do it. Something a little different than Jason doing the market update video. So then we did that. And then thank you to their sphere, a couple different ideas still there. And then also you guys can see as I have mix and graphics. So essentially now you'll get your content ideas. We'll come up with 3 different videos, but then I'll also give you mix and graphics to go with this theme. So something I did for, just for an example for the Party in the Park, I was like, something you could mix in is a TikTok of you actually, like Jason and some of the other HHG guys going to a park, and they're on the park and they're playing, it's a funny TikTok idea, but it's engaging to be like, Party in the Park isn't just for kids. It's for adults too, and they could be, having a beer at the park. I don't know, something funny, but it's engaging. So that's where it's like, these are some things that we're mixing in. And then I'm also providing some graphics too, as to like, how can you make this more effective to reach your audience? So that's just kind of breaking it down to you guys. And then at the very bottom is the scripts. So once we decide, what video we actually want to go with, I then provide the scripts. So basically all you have to do is show up and read from the script, practice it a little bit just so that you're comfortable on video, because it's a little weird being on video. But ultimately your script will be provided and all you'll have to do is sit down and do it within an hour. And you'll have an entire social media content strategy plan for the next month. And then also just to give you guys a heads up, we are looking to do it not just at the office, although the office is great for different areas. But we're also doing some, next month, Melissa Johnson, our broker, is great and offered up her house to do some videos that we're doing. We're also going to be looking at some model homes, some studio spaces, things like that. So mixing up that kind of similar atmosphere. But as you can see from videos, with the creative eye behind it, you can get really creative with what types of videos you're doing. So yeah, just reach out to me if you have any questions. But I also just wanted to give you guys a little.
Shout out to Dwayne. He just signed up for the video services. Come on. He's going to pick it up in that. I know it's very important. I was just talking to a consumer and they were asking if they want the realtor here, what video services do you guys have to promote my house and different things. And so then they go and look and see that we're active with our video services and, promotion, they're going to be more willing. There's people out there and clients that really want to see that. So cool. Thank you, Kim. All right. The grand finale here. We have the script off. So I'm going to invite up our script off champions, our Challengers, I'm going to announce Alex Burns first up. Come grab a chair, put it in the middle. Caitlin Ball as well from HHG. Come grab a chair. We got Dwayne Moore. Come on. And then Kelly Arvinson. Give it up for these four as they make their way up here. Hey, we got chairs up here. We got chairs up here. Just that. I'm going to help out. Look at that. I'm going to serve you guys. Look at this. All right, you guys. This is going to be super intense. Not intense, but intense. That was a joke, kind of. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Awesome. So went on Facebook. I know that, you know, when you're prospecting or just talking with your sphere, I'm sure you're getting a ton of objections, and had a lot of great feedback and objections that you guys are getting. And so I took all those and I put them in this cool red Solo cup. All right. There's nothing else in here, just some objections. Got it? So we are going to start off here, and we are just going to go 2 people at a time. We're going to tackle an objection. Oh, look at that. Look at you guys. You're on the big screen. Say hi to mom at home. So we're going to have 2 people go at a time at one objection, and then we'll try to get through as many as possible, and then we'll take it to the audience. Maybe you guys have something to say or some input, different things like that, and I have some highlights I want to share as well. So we're going to go on our first objection. Okay. We're going to have Alex versus Caitlin and HHG duel off here. All right. And Alex, will you pull the first one? Just pick one and then hand it to me. Don't look at it yet. All right. Here we go. This is the one, the top one. All right. I'm going to give it to Caitlin. Heads or tails, call in the air.
Oh, heads. It wasn't in the air, but still heads.
It's tails. Alex, do you want to take this one first? Or do you want to pass it to Caitlin and let her go and then you go the second time?
I'll go second.
All right, so Caitlin, I'm gonna read the objection to you. You got to close me. I am the, potential client of yours asking this objection. You got about 30 seconds to close me and get me to take a meeting with you or whatnot, whatever it may be. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. You know what, Caitlin? Things are just way too expensive right now. I'm going to wait for things to crash before I buy. It's just, this market is too wild, too crazy. I just think it's going to crash. And I don't want to overpay in this market. So I don't know why I would buy and be with you right now.
Sure, I can understand that. We've had clients in the past that have felt that same way. What we've found is with the interest rates being so low as they are right now, your buying power is actually higher. We don't really predict a crash coming. Of course, I don't have a crystal ball, but it's now or never. Let's just go. Don't miss the train.
Wow. I think I'm excited. Let's do it. All right, Alex, same question to you, same objections. Things are just way too expensive, Alex. The market's going to crash. There's no way I'm going to buy right now. And I don't know if I want to choose you as my agent. If I would, I'm just kidding. But
like 2 objections.
No, not 2 objections, just one. I think it's going to crash. Why should I buy now? It's too expensive.
Yeah, no, I can appreciate. We've been hearing that for the last 2 years. I mean, if you look back a few years and really think about what those clients said back probably 2 years ago and how much equity they build in the last 2 years to where they are right now today. Purchase power is pretty high right now with the low interest rates, and it's a good time to buy. It really is. It just really comes down to finding that right property and making sure that you lock in that interest rate, because we don't really think that that's going to be as low as it has been in the future.
Got it. Well, all right, let's do it. Awesome. I know I talked to Kelly beforehand. You really like this objection. Did you have something you wanted to add on this one?
I read something on Facebook the other day on like some real estate group, and I looked for it this morning. I couldn't find it, but I don't have like every single detail of it, but I thought it was good. And the objection was someone had said their buyer said, we're just going to rent for the next year and save up. So then the agent said, well, how much do you think you could save a month? And they're like, well, $1,000. So, okay, so you're going to save an extra $12,000. But if interest rates go up and home prices continue to rise, you can't outsave the market. So, I mean, I don't have the details as far as, if the interest rate goes up, a full point or a half point or whatever, what does that do to your buying power? So I don't have that detail, but I thought that was really interesting that how much you think you can save a month. And then, if interest rates go up and prices, even if they stay stable, but rates go up, you can't outsave the market.
Right.
Rent is a rent. Right. And then also I was looking through my saved stuff this morning, looking for, to see if I'd saved that. And I saved an article recently from that Kara Levin had put on Facebook, and I can share that on the Facebook. You know, why buy now, or why not wait, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So.
Totally. Lisa, did you have something?
I was gonna say, I think Brian can answer that question, because at like at 5%, what is it per dollar per thousand?
It's 10%
versus
per
3%?
I had to punch it in my calculator to know exactly, but, you know, it's probably, extra percent on $1,000 is probably another $50 a month. So it adds up in a hurry.
At 3% or at 4% or 5%?
Well, from, let's say from 3 to 4%.
Yeah, I think that Kara Levin article that I was just talking about, I think it said in there that if it goes up a full point, a full percent, then over the life of the loan, it's like $100,000. So that's a big deal.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on to the next one. Just some quick things on that, as well as marketwatch.com is something I do to keep up with stuff. Also, I talked to my guy Steve because he's up to date on the market and where it's going long term. One thing cool thing I saw that, well, you know, a lot of people think the forbearance thing is going to lead to a bunch of foreclosures. These experts were saying that actually it's not. 4 million people started on the forbearance plan. Only 2 million Americans are still on it. The rest have still been able to continue to pay after being off of it. And 60% of people have equity in their home. So it's a lot different scenario than 2008, 2007. And again, interest rates were way higher back then as well. And, you know, there was a lender issue. Lenders are still pretty decently strict on requirements and stuff like that. So,
and on that as well, those mortgage companies are allowing their clients to defer payments. So the forbearance ends, what they owe goes to the end of the loan.
Yep, correct. So your payment doesn't jump up. Yep, that's good. All right, we have Dwayne versus Kelly. Here we go. Call it in the air. Dwayne. It is heads. Do you want to tackle this one first, or let Dwayne tackle it first? Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to pull it out. Okay. All right, Kelly. I love everything you have to offer in your services, but it all comes down to where am I going to go if I sell? I want to choose you as my listing agent, but I just don't know where I'm going to go.
Well, there are a couple of options. Some may be better than others, and some maybe work for some people and others not so much. There is certainly always the option, and nobody likes to move twice. I mean, nobody even likes to move once, but nobody likes to move twice. You could find a short-term rental, or if you can have, you know, family or friends that you can stay with short-term, that's an option. And then, like Josh said, in my listing presentation, I have information on the recast program with Brian's information, as well as some information about the knock home swap. And I just kind of, you know, just touch on those. I don't like go into, you know, amazing detail or anything like that, but that there are options for you. And, you know, I mean, I can't make the decision for you, but these are some options and you know, worth checking into.
Kelly, I really appreciate you being an expert and giving me some options. I've heard that Brian guy before. I heard he's really good looking, a really cool guy.
Right.
I think I might go with that recast.
Yes, absolutely. And it's only $300.
Got you, Brian. All right, Dwayne, coming at you. I love everything you have to offer. We're like cousins, man. Like, I just really want to go with you, but you know, like, I can't right now. I just don't know where I'm going to go, Dwayne. Where am I going to go if we do this and sell?
Well, that's a valid concern. I think we should just go ahead and explore some of those options. There's several options. I can tell you one thing, that none of my sellers have ever became homeless after working with me, so I can definitely get you into a home. The first option is there is a recast program that's out there that we can discuss, where we can actually, if you qualify, we can get you into a home, get you completely moved, get the home show ready, and then go ahead and sell your home. So that's an option. And I know it sounds a little bit too good to be true, but it's a great option. And then we also have the knock program, a little bit more expensive, but if it works, it works. As well as we can also go ahead and demand a rent back. In this market, a lot of people are giving everything, including rent back. So we can, that at least allows us, you know, 60 days, 30 to 60 days to potentially for you to stay in your home while we go ahead and shop and put the money into your pocket. So therefore, we can write a competitive offer at that point in time and see if we can actually get you into the house. And if all else fails and we do have to move, we can look at those options as well and what I can contribute to help that. To help you with that and make sure that that's a smooth transition.
You got me sold. I want to look more into the rent back. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, absolutely. We can help you with that.
Let's do it. All right, that's all I needed. Perfect. And back to the audience. Anything on that objection? Any thoughts? Anything that you liked hearing or want to add on to there? All right, I was going to talk about knock. Give you guys, we had Brian talk a little bit about recast knock. There's two options with knock. Again, we are knock certified brokerage. So not every brokerage is certified through knock. And if you're going to be an agent through knock, you also have to do a little class, watch a video, do an online course a little bit. But it doesn't cost you anything and it gets you certified. And so it's another thing like Kelly's already done, has put into her listing presentation. And I'm correct, it doesn't cost anything, right? To get certified?
No, right.
Yeah.
Free to agents.
And so, yeah, just a little course that you have to do. There's two options. There's knock nest. So this is where they will buy your home and lease it back to you. And so you can stay in, so the client can stay in their home as long as they want, and they're just paying knock to stay there until they're ready to buy. And then they get equity right in their hands. They have more money on hand, more buying power. And then there's knock home swap lending. So they cover your down payment. They give you a non-contingent offer. They cover your home once you buy another home. They cover your home's payments for 6 months. So 6 months of mortgage payments, and they also offer a concierge package of $25,000 to make improvements as well. And the cost to the consumer, knock charges 1.25% convenience fee on the purchase of the new home. They can pay it at closing or roll into their equity advance. And their customer quote only takes 3 minutes or less online. So if you want to look more into knock, let me know. I'll also put in the link there where you guys can go and get knock certified as an agent. Any questions on that? Cool. We're going to the next objection here. We still have time. We got about 10 minutes. We're going Dwayne versus Alex. Alex, you're going to call it in the air this time. Are you ready?
Heads.
Oh, that wasn't in the air, but we're
no.
no one's winning the coin flip right now. It's tails. Dwayne, do you want to take this objection first or pass it to Alex first? I like it. All right, Dwayne. Okay. I'm just looking right now. Thank you for calling and checking in. But I'm really just looking, and I actually already have an agent that I'd probably go with that I know of. So I think I'm probably just going to move forward with them. I haven't signed anything with them yet, which is a key thing to know. But yeah, I haven't signed anything with them yet. And yeah, just looking though.
Well, no, I totally understand that. You're just looking. It sounds like you already have someone that you trust and that you want to move forward with. However, I think you owe it to yourself to explore your options and see what's a better fit for you. Honestly, you wouldn't go to St. Cloud State University if you had an opportunity to go to Harvard. So, let's go ahead and give me a shot.
All right.
Sorry.
I think I'm.
That's like recording it. No, that's great.
All right, that was pretty good, Dwayne. I like it. I like it. So I'm guessing you're Harvard. All right, same thing to you, Alex. Alex, you called me and you saw that I'm looking at houses on Zillow. But man, I'm just looking and I don't really want to be bothered right now, to be honest. And I already have a kind of a really close friend that's an agent, but I haven't signed with them. What are you thinking?
Yeah, no, I can appreciate that. That you have some friends or family that are agents. A lot of us do. May I ask who is that? Is it a family or a friend? Or?
It's a friend from Concordia, actually St. Cloud. From St. Cloud State. We were roommates in college.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to make sure that you don't jeopardize a friendship through a business transaction. So we're really here for you. We have a lot of experience buying and selling real estate here in the Twin Cities market. And the best part about it is we're going to make sure that it's smooth and easy and make sure that you don't have to divulge a whole bunch of personal information to your friends that might jeopardize that relationship. At the end of the day, we want to be here for you long term. But we know that it's emotional throughout the process, and we don't want anything to go sideways from your friendship, because I know that you guys have been friends for a long time.
Totally. I really respect that and you being real with me, and you're definitely a plan B option. We'll see where it goes.
Plan B, huh?
Oh. Works. Dwayne, I think I'm gonna go with Dwayne actually. No, I'm just kidding. Anything on that? Talking about Ancient Melissa, our broker, what are some of the compliance rules on that? Obviously, if they sign, we gotta stick away.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah.
If they have signed agency, you have to honor and respect that. But
Yeah.
if they don't, I think your approach is about them very good.
Yep. Cool. Any other thoughts or questions on those objections? Christina?
Did you get these questions ahead of time?
No, there was very brief.
So fantastic.
No, they got it. He got it like a day in advance.
I can tell
Kind of
you
got
what
a day in
they
advance,
do.
but
They practice.
Yeah.
I watched.
No,
it
they're
at
just
the
this good.
meeting And I was super impressed.
Oh,
Force
they're
yourself to practice.
all right, we have time for maybe a couple more here. We got Caitlin versus Kelly.
Oh.
Kelly, you want to call in the air?
Tails.
Teds. Nobody's winning. All right. So, Caitlin, do you want to go first or pass it to Kelly first?
Oh, I'll go first.
Ooh, all right.
Well,
Okay, Caitlin, I would like to list this house, the house of mine, but I have way too much work to do before I sell. I think I'm just gonna stay here.
sure, I can understand that. Working with such a big team as I do, we actually have a really great list of vendors. So by signing with me, you get access to all of our vetted vendors to help you finish all of those projects and get you ready to go on the market. Now's the time to sell for sure. So let's do it.
Awesome. All right, Kelly, I'm coming to you again. Here we go. I'm ready to list my house, but I think I'm a little hesitant. I actually think I'm gonna wait maybe a year or so. I just have so much to fix up. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Well, I know that getting your house ready for sale is a huge, huge job. And just keep in mind that I know of, if you need referral to a painter or, a carpenter or something like that, I'm happy to help. But also, in this market, I mean, we know what the market is right now. We don't know what it's going to be a year from now, heck, even a month from now. With the market the way it is, such a strong seller's market, honestly, we could probably, depending on what kind of work you have to do, we could probably put on the market the way it is and it would still sell. You might not get top dollar, but we can still get it done for you. And now is the time to sell that house, even if it needs work.
Awesome. Anyone else or Dwayne or Alex want to add to that?
I would just add what fixes are that you're looking to do to see if it even has a return on investment. Oftentimes people think that they need to get everything done in the home, but frankly, it's not going to return maybe dollar for dollar, hopefully. But oftentimes it doesn't return that investment. So you might as well just throw it on the market and see where it goes from there.
Especially in this market.
Yep.
Could you even try or say, I could market this inter-office and see if there's anyone within our market center who has a buyer who's looking for something and you wouldn't have to do a single project?
Yeah,
That's a great one. Yeah.
our network here for sure. Cool. Awesome. All right, we're gonna do one last one. Let's see. Let's go Dwayne versus Caitlin for our last one here. Dwayne, call in the air.
Cloud versus who?
Concordia.
Harvard, call it in the air.
Tails.
Tails it is. Okay,
Let's get it over with.
you're going first. Actually, I'm gonna go, I think this one right here.
I wanted that one that you just pulled.
All right, Dwayne, I love you as a realtor, and if I'm being honest, this market is so hot, and I know I could probably sell the house on my own, but I'm going to go with the realtor. I want to go with you, but I know I could hire a realtor that would be far more or less in commission. Would you be willing to lower your commission for me?
Well, it's a great question. No. Here's why.
Yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, yes, and you can find someone that will take it for way lower, but what you're going to substitute is value. Just in marketing yourself, or marketing by itself, if you go with another realtor that doesn't give it 110%, you can lose tens of thousands of dollars. off the top end of your home. I can also guarantee you that there hasn't been a transaction this year that I haven't negotiated up. So if on average right now, my homes are selling for 12% over list price. So if I can get you 12% over list price, what's the difference of me or you skipping me out at a 1%? So it doesn't make any difference there if I can get you 12% more. So a clear answer is no. But if you do decide to go with them, give me a call and then I'll give it another thought. Let's just get that one.
That's awesome. I really appreciate that, and I think I'm going to choose you.
All right, there you go. Choose
All right. Caitlin,
Just go home.
I want to list my house with you. I love you as an agent. I love all your services. Your team is so big, and you guys offer so much stuff. But there's just some other agents out there that I know I could do less commission with them and maybe save a percent or two. Would you be willing to drop your commission rate for me?
Sure, and I understand that feeling. We've had some other clients feel the same. With the team, as we've already talked about, and all of the marketing that we do, selling over 450 homes this year is what we're projected for. We're getting top dollar. You get what you pay for. I'm not going to necessarily decrease my commission because I'm going to fight for my money just like I'll fight for yours to get you a higher dollar.
All right, let's do it. Sounds good. Awesome. Any other thoughts from the audience on that?
Yeah, piece of that.
Think about better?
I think St. Cloud beat Harvard there.
That's for sure.
Alex or Kelly, you guys got anything to add on that one?
No, that was awesome.
Cool.
I was kind of surprised none of you asked how much you needed the commission to be lowered.
Not an option.
It sounded like it. It wasn't an option for either of you.
T-Money?
Just maybe we'll put these questions on Facebook, and then if you guys want to find partners that you guys can practice with, because like you said, they're practicing and it's clear that they are. So if you're not, just find an accountability partner and take 15 minutes every morning, run through these questions together, and just get better at it.
Jen on Thursday.
Yeah,
right?
we Jen on Thursday morning with Anna. She leads that with lunch. So, yep.
All right, give it up for our skipped off champions. They get a prize as well. All right, it's 12 o'clock. You guys gotta get out of here. Thank you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Let's have a great rest of the week. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Caleb.
Good job.
Yeah.